All right, everyone, we are back for our last little push into Tex Murphy. Who's excited? I am. Where were we? Trying to figure out where the hell to go. And, you know what I remembered as we were playing? A, that I need to unmute the game because I totally forgot to do that. Unmute the game and back in. B, there's a whole other hotel that we haven't fucking been to yet because I'm a moron and haven't explored every fucking place. Turns out the Ritz Hotel is not just the place where my office is, it's actually a place of business with people to see. Hi. Similar looking hotel desk to the other place.
Heck, Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved.
And anything on the video phone here? Nope. Okay.
The Presidio. I mean, the Palace of...
Well, let's see if we can ring bell for service.
Desk.
Done.
As I ring the bell, I expect Nilo, but another familiar face pops up from behind the counter.
It's Clint. Right, the guy that I think Rook was saying that they would have torn down the Ritz Hotel for if it wasn't for that meddling Clint.
It's amazing what you can do with a tire patch, spray paint, and crazy glue.
Okay. Hi, Clint. Oh, my.
Murphy, will you be needing some housekeeping done?
I'm very curious as to what happened to your eye, sir. Also, you're a recovered chocoholic? Let's update the clerk on what's been going on. Let's not point out his flaws right away.
I used to get brownouts. Louis' chocolate pie damn near put me in a coma every time.
Huh. Okay. So you're cuckoo for cocoa,
last
huh?
time I saw you, Clint, it seemed like you were pretty loco for the cocoa.
Yeah, that chocolate stand was
A recovering addict's laugh. I love that fucking the title there.
Bought it from Nilo
Subtitle.
years back.
Where did Nilo go?
Where did Nilo end up?
You mean Nelly? He got a sex change. Yeah, I don't know. He tried
Okay.
to pass himself off as his long-lost twin sister for a while, but that didn't fly.
Huh. What about out of
So,
business?
no more Coco Cabana?
Coco
Yeah,
Cabana.
After a massive bender that ended with me in cuffs outside of the Hershey's factory, I knew I had to change my life.
That's
Preacher
pretty
Barry,
solid
may
sign
rest
for
in
that.
Peace. He set me straight. Now I just have a little tiny problem with the scotch.
Isn't that usually the way it goes? You usually trade one addiction for the
Well,
other.
You've come a long way, Clint. From living in a dumpster to owning your own dump.
Yeah, it's not too
Well,
shabby.
On the bright side, we've exterminated most of the roaches and reinforced the foundation after the big quake last year.
What
And
big quake?
finally
We
got
don't
the
remember
real
that.
fire
We have
extinguishers,
amnesia.
So no more painted-on safety features. We're up to a
Painted
3-star
on
cubic
safety
zirconia
features.
rating in the Mutant Leisure blog spot now.
Cool. It's like a second home.
Well, with such deluxe accommodations,
I mean,
I'm
it's like my
surprised I
first home
stay
because my
anywhere
first home's
else.
upstairs, but
Do you know where I stay when I'm not here?
Nope. You pay me well to keep an extra eye on your apartment and my nose out of your business.
fair enough. Sounds like a pretty good hotel manager to me. Yes, I can, Kisty. Give me just a second. Let's see how that works for you. Let's talk a little bit about the new digs.
You say I haven't stayed here in a while? I must have a place somewhere else.
You kind of dropped out of circulation back in 44. No one around here
That
knows
sounds
what
about
happened to
right.
you. Now you don't either, I guess.
43 would be 7 years ago, the
Made
last
through the
thing
end
we
of the
remember,
year,
but
just
apparently
like
we've been in
everyone.
and out since
You're
then.
hardly ever here these days, but hey, let me get my nose out of your business. That sounded disgusting. Let's change the subject. What can I do for you?
I guess now we get to ask him a shit ton of questions. My God, this would explain why we couldn't move on.
You keep
This might
being
take
my
4 or
best
5
fan,
hours in and of
I'll be
itself.
your biggest fan. Deal?
Yeah. Can you tell us about the
The
abduction?
cops
Did you
came
hear
by
anything
and
about that?
asked me about that, but I wasn't here at the time.
Really? It was like right outside of your establishment. How do you not know? Tell us a bit about the
This
place.
may not be much, but it's mine. And I love it.
Fair enough. What about Chelsea?
Look,
You know anything
I
about her?
I used to joke with you about Chelsea being in love with me, but that was just my jealousy talking.
And a bit of the chocolate too, I imagine. What about Archie?
Nice guy, but he's got some screws loose.
Fair enough.
Dumbest name ever for a shop.
What about Taylor? Do you
That's
know anything about
Louis'
her?
niece, right?
Yep.
Tall, brunette.
That's the one. Okay. All you know is just a physical description. Great.
I've got to steer clear of his diner. Too many chocolate memories.
All right. What about my memory
Look,
loss? Do you
I've
know anything
had
about
my own
that?
Problems, as you know. I was in a kind of a dark place 7 years ago.
Like dark
bitter,
chocolate?
Sometimes nuts, raisins. God help me, marshmallows.
Yep. What about Holly Graham over at the other
Nice
hotel?
girl for circuits and chips.
Fair enough. She's kind of trying to
We don't
take your
need
job.
About that, do we? That was a real tragedy.
It was, and I kind of want to know a little bit more about it, but nobody will talk to me about it.
Maldonado, nothing but trouble. I steer clear of that hombre.
Well, you won't really have to worry about him much anymore. What about the
Maldonado
surveillance video he
flying
was
on
taking?
you? Are you sure it was you?
You know, that's actually a really good point. We haven't been there for quite some time, so I wonder if somebody else was using that apartment since
That
then.
little gremlin's never forgiven me for stealing his newspapers and using them for blankets.
All right, what about the photo
I know
of a
for
woman?
Fact, I've never seen this fox before because if I had, she'd be my lady love.
Fair enough. I mean, you know, it's kind of a face you can't forget.
I haven't tried it. They say that the sauce will melt your eyeballs, and that's a risk I'm just not willing to take.
True. You only have one left. What about Zach Williams
That
over at the
guy's
electronics
all
shop?
mobbed up, so I keep my distance.
Really? He's got some connections, huh?
Just get the holes patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit.
Okay, fine, fine. We'll get it patched. Like your eye.
Me? I'm just living the dream. One chocolate-free day at a time.
Cool. Well, I guess that's all the information I can press out of him. I don't suppose you have any evidence for me to pick up anywhere, do you? Because that would be groovy. No? Ooh, we can go in the back room. Sapphire, domineering escort.
Sapphire, eh?
Have you been
That
a
sounds
bad
like a fun new
boy?
neighbor.
I have been a bad boy.
Well,
Let's.
this is a flashy new neighbor.
No, darn. I can't meet Sapphire yet. Darn.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
Okay, I guess we'll come back later. Anything up underneath the stairs? Nope. I learned it from watching you, Dan. I learned it from watching
Needs a
you.
key. People who stay here at the Ritz. Needs a key.
Oh wow,
Uh-oh.
it's a bloody handprint.
That doesn't look good. Needs a key.
It does need a key. Okay, I reckon I'll end up
Chandler
finding
Avenue,
it somewhere.
The street I call home.
We'll have to investigate the door with the bloody handprint later on. What's going
Well, I
on
had
up
this
here?
door permanently sealed.
Oh, this
as
is
it
the door to
opened
my
directly
bedroom.
into my bedroom.
Gotcha.
I thought
That
was
makes
awfully
sense now.
presumptuous of me.
Shit. Sorry, got turned around there for a second. There we are. Well, if I can't visit Sapphire yet, and I've learned all that I can from him, I wonder. Can I ask Rook about
Well,
all
if it
these other
isn't
places?
Mr. Van Winkle. What is
Oh
it I
wait,
can help
yeah,
you
that's
with?
right, Dan. You can't really ask her anymore, can you?
Like I always
Sorry about
say,
that.
You can take a bum out
Look,
of the
that took me as much by
but you'll
surprise
never
as it
get a
did you.
dumpster out of a
Like,
bum.
we got to have sex with her, and then we got to kill her. Just all in the matter of minutes. That is not something that I'm used to.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse.
Because of your mob connections? We learned a little bit more about you.
Go-getter. Why don't you get him to answer these questions?
It is set in the 2040s, Azure, so while Tex does kind of look anachronistic running around in the old detective's trench coat and everything, it's a little bit more
Hey,
spot
Mr.
on than you
Murphy.
think.
Still running the decryption program.
Damn it!
You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours.
No! I don't wanna. Well, I guess we can go see if Hologram's back. Queen, trust me, there is so much that fucking happens in that game. I assure you.
Hey,
One
Tex.
tiny thing
How's your
is
case
not gonna
progressing?
ruin anything. Ooh, you are back. Excellent. Let's ask you about
Let
Mason.
me check. I can confirm that Mason Bowers has been a registered guest here.
Excellent.
Sorry, Tex. I'm not allowed to give out any more information than that.
Really? Not anymore? Anything? Where he went? What he was doing here in town? When he checked
If
in?
I
Nothing?
could smell, I'm pretty sure he
Darn.
would stink. Always looks like he's up to something unsavory.
What about Rook?
That crusty old perv is always coming in here trying to get a peek at my underpixels.
I like the concept of underpixels.
Yeah, I've
What
seen
about
this
this
woman
woman?
in here. In fact, she picked up a piece of mail that's been delivered here.
Really?
I might be able to get a name or address for you. Let me see if I have an image of the envelope.
That would be lovely.
Yep, got it. I'll print it out for you.
Thank you, Holly. You have been very, very
I
helpful
think
today.
the kid who works here has a crush on me. Maybe one of these days I'll rock his little world.
Oh, look at you getting dirty.
The
I
Ritz
think
landlord?
Mojo deserves a little
Seems
bit
like
of
he may
loving.
have a couple of screws loose.
Yes, she
but
is a
nice enough.
hologram. That is correct, Azure.
Holly sends the
Cool.
information about the mystery woman to my smart Alex, and I get a new location on the map. It's on the coast near Monterey. Whoever owns this place has... Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous
Well,
they named a bridge
If
after
that
it.
gives us a new location to go investigate, I feel like that might take the 4 or 5 hours that it'll need for that decryption program to go.
Whoa.
Let's head over to the
I
beach
get my
house.
speeder and realize I'm very wobbly and my vision's pretty fuzzy. I realize it's finally time to get this head wound checked out.
Oh,
Professional
never
input
mind then.
on
I guess
what
we're not
happened.
going straight to the beach house.
Now's as good a time as any. I call a cab, and I'm on my way to the North Hill Clinic.
All right. Never mind. Like I said, we're going to go get checked out at the clinic instead. Oh, God. Fucking taxi drivers. They're terrible even in the future.
North Hill Clinic.
Well, I better step on it. You look like you're in pretty bad shape.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Eyes are really bloodshot.
We probably have a
Yeah,
concussion.
you should see him from this side.
Live around here?
No.
Yeah, I do. The Ritz.
I've heard there's a lot of Morlocks in that area.
A lot of who, what now?
Locks.
That's what they call them. Some new crazy type of mutant.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've heard rumors that they're attacking people.
On Chandler Avenue?
Just rumors. But you never know.
Well, you don't suppose that,
Things could get worse.
Oh,
Sorry.
my.
Sorry, I just wanted to let you know.
That's
I
one
was
hell of a
packing heat up
scream.
here. Didn't mean to freak you out.
Well, that's fine. It's just the last time I got a ride from someone, they shot me, so I'm
That's
a
true.
little jumpy.
It is a little PTSD there.
Nice gun, by the way. I used to have one just like it.
I've had this for a long time. Some idiot threw it out his window.
Ha! It is our gun.
The head wound is painful for sure. Maybe this Dr. Donahue can help me sort things out.
All right. Dr. Donahue it is then. Also, Tex looks very weird without his coat on. Of course, even in the future, doctor's office waiting times are ridiculously long. Whee! Do it again, Tex. Whee! Oh shit! Way to go. Just fucking shit up. This is why we can't have nice things, Tex.
Taylor warned me you might be a problem patient.
Well, he was exactly right. It's game night.
Jenga.
Ha! Oh god, even more. Even more.
I'm just gonna assume you've got some head trauma.
Yep.
Let's see what's going on.
We'll blame it on the head trauma. That is a very nice watch. You're right, Mouse. Dream come true.
Over the past few months, I've been having these really vivid dreams. I mean, they're so real, I can't even tell I'm dreaming until I wake up. What's happening right now kind of feels like that.
Do you want to know if you're dreaming right now?
Kinda, sorta. What are you gonna do? Oh, there we go.
Yep, you're awake. So tell me what happened.
I woke up a few hours ago with this goose egg on my head and an injection mark on my arm. I've got no idea how I got them.
Ooh, it
As a matter
actually
of
would be
fact,
really
I have
great
no
if she could tell me
idea
what
about
kind of
anything
thing
for the
injected
past
us.
7 years.
It took a pretty good shot to the head. Enough to knock you out. Maybe cause some short-term memory loss, but not for 7 years.
I know. It's a little
See
bit
that
weird,
marker?
right?
I think we'll need to draw some blood.
Ooh.
Anything on your form after it?
Ooh. Dyslexia.
Well, I think I said I exercise regularly and smoke sparingly. I might have got those two reversed.
Ha!
Oh, I'm guessing your bloodstream's full of cholesterol and toxins, but I'm sure we'll find something else there too.
That would be great.
Have you ever had an implant?
Not that I'm aware of. Explain thyself,
I
woman.
just want my figure to be in proportion.
Ha! Ha!
That injection mark concerns me.
Like
but I don't want
boobs.
to speculate. I would really like to keep you overnight for observation. You mind waiting around until we figure this out?
Nah, we got a whole bunch of shit to do, but on
Sure.
one condition.
If we can get it done in 5 minutes. While we're waiting, though, could I ask you a few questions?
Oh, nice. So we are going to get to talk to her about 4 things. Son of a bitch. Tell me about me.
Let's just keep this professional, shall we?
Okay, never mind. She's not going to tell me about me. What about Taylor?
I don't think you could do much better. And yes, I mean that the way it sounded.
Ouch. Fine. What about Louis?
I
Do you
believe
know
he
anything
runs
about
a
that?
diner over on Telegraph Hill.
Okay. And then maybe
I've
anything
dealt
about
with
my
many
memory
cases
loss.
of amnesia, but nothing exactly like this.
It is a bit strange. You look like you were going to say something more and then it cut you off.
After leaving Nashville, I get a cab ride back to my office. After a while, I'm feeling a little better, so I hop in my speeder.
I mean,
and head
really,
out
we
to the
didn't
address
learn a
of the
whole
mystery.
hell of a lot there. We got
I
the
hope
blood
they
sample
give me
taken.
info on Mason
And I guess
Bowers.
we'll find out if that bears any fruit later on. But, oh well. In the meantime, we finally made it to the beach house. And then, let's
Nice.
see.
This is more like it.
Ooh.
Fun fact, this is a
Wow.
former vacation home for 3 James Bond villains.
Thank you, Smart Alec.
This house belongs in a tax bracket that I'm most unfamiliar with.
It is a very swanky pad here. And look at that. Up.
Baseball card? Used to collect these as a kid. Now I collect past due notices.
Interesting. Which baseball card here?
These baseball cards are great collectibles.
Also, it has a 1 on it, interestingly enough.
This coffee table's a special design. It's got a hidden drawer.
Really? Where is the hidden drawer? I mean, it's
This coffee
clearly
table's
interactable.
a special
but,
design. It's got a hidden drawer.
Do I have to click them all that way? There we go. And what do we find?
Well, one man's trash is a PI's clue.
A letter about
Hello.
disease. And an etiquette book. Those are weird grabs. And
Hey,
more
smoke
cigarettes.
no more cigarettes. I hear they have a smoking deterrent system built right into the cigarette.
Oh god, it's gonna shock the shit out of him, isn't it?
Hey, buddy, do you know 1,000 people stop smoking every day by dying, you moron? Kissing you would be like licking an ashtray. Get it, dumbass? Did you know that you and I are similar? We both are certified butthead.
That would be one way to get you to stop smoking cigarettes, is to have the cigarettes just insult you the entire
system's
time.
about as effective as other systems I've tried. But I'll keep these in case I have a smoking emergency.
Okay. So we got these insulting cigarettes. And apparently we're breaking into our own beach house.
Seems sturdy. A collector's edition of Matt Cubase Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that. Isn't that DeForest Bunny from Night of the Lepus?
Oh, wow. I
Must
mean,
be
there's
Barry
a lot of
Bonds
baseball stuff in
It's got
here.
an asterisk on it.
Ah. Okay.
Now that
Neurosurgery for
is my kind of book.
dumbasses. Why would we have a book about neurosurgery? And then there's the question
Barrels
about
make
the
any interior
implant, and
space
there's the
look
thing
more
in the
rugged.
arm. Okay. There are a lot of little subtle clues about some of the big shit that I imagine is going to come up later on. Also, there's another baseball card with another number. Is it another of the same baseball card? Mason, the cryogenic sleep state that caused so much mental and physical damage to the Morlocks is beginning to affect me. The fresh disease seems to be speeding up the serious deterioration on the right side of my face. I hope you'll do something. I do hope you have a solution for me soon. T. Whoever T is. A kind greeting such as hello. 43556. Opening the door. Right, okay. So there will be a secret door that we'll have to get.
This frame needs 9 baseball cards.
Now I'm starting to get the picture here.
Wrong form of its. Come on. Oh, sure. That seems impressive.
So never mind. It looks
Sulfuric
like this
acid.
is Mason Bowers'
Better be careful with this.
home, not ours.
There's a past due notice here.
Interesting.
You're late, you bum.
Ah! Jesus.
Note
Very
to
violent
self,
notice.
Check and make sure I made my speeder payment.
Huh. Okay.
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies.
Already interacted with that guy.
Some crates should never be opened.
I would agree with that, Tex.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummies in here, I'm gonna be very upset.
Anything inside of here? Nope, just a JPEG of a bunch of jeans.
Oh man, I hate retro things.
You're so full of shit, Tex. You love retro things like the Mike and Ike
Candy
freaking
comic.
comics.
Sleep with a Swedish fish.
Nothing in
Put
there.
this in my comic book rack
Nothing in
collection
there.
in my office.
Fine. So we need a total of 9
If the
baseball
owner's
cards,
ventriloquist
huh?
it's just a plant.
Here's another.
Now I could use that.
Excellent. What about inside of this wardrobe? No, but there's an old
portable
Zoom.
music device. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my mom got me one of these while all the other kids were getting iPads and iPods. I remember just how I felt that day. Wonder what happened to it. Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Just smash that fucker to bits. Good. Like it should be. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a baseball card inside of there. You would think that this kind of game would do that. Also, I didn't realize I could open those. Nope. Okay. Fine. Huh. Only 3 baseball cards so far. Interesting. Wait. You actually have a Zune? You're kidding me, right?
Say hello to... Now that was a terrible year for wine.
Right. Here's another
I think
room.
that's upside down.
Ooh. Is there a baseball card inside the freezer? That would be weird. Got some orange juice, some watermelon, lobster, sushi. That sushi's gonna go bad if you don't eat it soon.
They found someone to eat this crap?
Freezer burn ice cream. Damn. Okay, nothing in the fridge.
That's a
What do we got
terrible
here?
place for a petri dish.
Huh.
Never, ever stick your hand... salty. Cookies?
Sugar, flour, and salt, but no baseball cards. More tinned things. Non-perishable items.
I've always learned the hard way that the stove... Standard groceries, and none of them look very edible.
I know, right? What the hell's the point of having them then? Nothing in that drawer. Let's go bottom up. Yeah, there's our baseball card. What about inside of here? Nope, nothing in my cabinets. I can't even open the outer cabinets here. Okay, found everything in the kitchen. What about, ooh, bathroom.
Yeah, I believe that's a towel.
Thanks, Tex. I appreciate it, buddy.
Boy, I try not to look directly into a mirror because it's kind of bad for my self-esteem. My landlord always reminds... a remembrance of a much simpler time. Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Gumdrops and lollipops. I'll put this in my comic book rack collection in my office. Well, one man's trash is a PI's
We have
clue.
another letter about a traitor. Also, sulfuric acid for some reason, a petri dish, and several of my sources are questioning your allegiance. Surely, after all we have been through, you would not work against me and turn to her. Underline. You would be very well paid for your work and do not take kindly to those who betray me. Interesting.
No bidet? Sick.
Huh.
Yeah, rub-a-dub-dub.
Can't really do anything with the tube. No drawers to open.
Tsunami!
Oh, we're gonna simulate an earthquake.
Tsunami!
Really?
Tsunami!
I'm actually kind of surprised that we can't do something more with it.
I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Huh. Because it looks like we might be
knows,
able
I
to
could
knock that thing off of there and have something be behind it. And I was kind of hoping that it would be just by clicking it a whole shit ton of times, but it doesn't seem to be the case. What about... No. Oh yeah, is there a phone around somewhere? That would be an interesting
Nothing
find.
I can use.
If I can call that number, I wonder if there might be something else for me to grab. No? Nothing? Really? Well, that's kind of disappointing. And I can't do anything else with anything on the table. Also, where was that? Oh yeah, the rack of baseball cards was in here. I forgot.
Oh, I don't think a lot of studying went on in here with that flat screen TV on the wall.
It's true. There's a very nice telly. All right, well, let's put in
This
the baseball
frame
cards that
needs
we
9
do have, because we have 4 so far.
That accomplished nothing.
Oh, never mind. I can't put in all the ones we have
No,
so
I
far.
could use that.
Oh, found another. Excellent.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, if you know what I mean.
Damn. So let's break out the flashlight then and see what things we can interact with that we haven't done yet. Because at this point, I kind of feel like I've been fairly thorough, you know? Unless it's something very small that I just didn't think I could interact with and looked over. I feel like we've scoured this place nook and freaking cranny, right? Nothing in the doors of the fridge or freezer. Let's not leave those open. And then, what about inside of the bathroom? Nothing else. Weird. Is there another?
Hey, bada.
There's got, oh. Well,
that might come in handy.
There's another card there. Excellent. I feel like there must be a room that I'm missing somewhere. Maybe like a secret room or something, because I've got 6 cards so far, so I'm only missing 3. But the question is... there. Because I'm not seeing anything else to really interact with. And...
Some crates should never be opened.
There was that bit about calling a number, but I'm not finding anywhere to make that call. And there is this sulfuric acid, but what would I be able to dissolve in here with sulfuric acid? This would be the part, Queen, where if you would like to point something out that I might be overlooking, feel free.
Mollusks beware.
Huh. Ooh, hey, wait a minute.
Hello, what's this? Looks like another room behind this wall. How do I open it?
Never mind. Haha. Looky what I found. Where's that? Where is that? Nope. There it is. 43556. Okay, 4, 3, 5, 5, 6. Yay! Look at us. Look at us progressing things without having to look at stuff. Day 3. Nice. We're just trucking right along in this game, aren't we? I am very happy with our progression so far. Or the fast and the curious. Usually does end up leaving you in a chalk line here, pretty much right.
Hoping to find more information about why sleazy PI Carlos Maldonado has been keeping an eye on my place leads me to a swanky beach house where I'm delighted and surprised to meet an incredibly beautiful woman inside a home medical office.
So there was someone inside of that back room.
Mutual, and she's accompanied by a very lethal friend.
Is it going to be a gun? It's probably a gun.
Freeze.
Hi! Oh, God.
What are you doing here?
Wait,
we had such a
are you the lady that was in the photo?
Phone. I knew I had to meet you. Now I'm rethinking that.
You don't remember me, do you?
Oh, you're the woman in the vid phone.
I wish I did. Does that count?
We met just once, years ago. So did you really come here looking for me?
Also, very nice cat
Or are you
suit.
here for Mason?
I'm sorry. The correct answer is C, all of the above. I came here to find you, but it's Mason I'm looking for.
Well, you'll have to make do with me. Mason isn't here.
I believe that we
So
can
how
do
do
that,
you know
yes.
Mason?
In the biblical sense, I'm his wife, Ariel Bowers.
Uh-huh.
When was the last time you saw him?
Over a month
Also
ago.
slightly disappointing, married
kidding.
woman.
A wife like you, I'm surprised he ever leaves the house.
We've been legally separated for over a month. He has issues, erratic behavior, periods of deep depression. It got to be too much.
Psychological problems, huh? What are we talking here? He ties his shoe for an hour, or he walks into Burger Barn with dynamite in his pants?
I think it was
Very
just
subtle
reaction to
text. Very,
stress.
very subtle.
His work kept him away for weeks at a time.
Also, what are you
So I
doing
heard
with
your
an
husband
MRI
was
machine
a
inside of your home?
neurologist, like a brain
Also,
surgeon
that
or
explains the
Or
neurosurgery for
something,
dummies
yes.
book.
He worked in neurochemistry.
Also, what the hell are
how
you doing
chemicals
here?
influence neural operations.
So who's he working for now?
Mason never talked about his work, even before we separated. But we stayed in touch. This was the longest he ever went without calling me. I got worried.
I mean, we
and
just
came
saw him a
here.
minute ago.
I
He
found
stole a
Maldonado's
cryo chamber
number
and ran
called to see
away.
if he knew
Is
anything.
that
Yeah, well, Maldonado's
you
not
any
going
at
to be
all?
able to help us much because he's dead. Is that who you were coming to see on Chandler Avenue?
Yes, that's right. What happened to him?
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to
I feel like she might be lying to us.
To lead through your husband, who, by the way, I believe has been abducted.
Abducted? Now I'm worried sick. What are we going to do?
Well, to start with, if you could think of anything that could help me out here to find him, that would be a big help.
I will. Feel free to look around here. I wish I could stay and help, but I'll give you my number so you can call me later.
Okay.
And sorry about the gun to the head thing.
You know, just questions real quick would be
I just
great.
got one of those faces probably look better with a hole in it.
Oh boy. Bye, Ariel.
I have my doubts about Ariel Bauer's motivation.
We'll see you again soon.
She certainly seems to have an agenda which includes more than just her husband's well-being. What's she up to?
Agreed.
Hubba,
I want to know what the hell's going on.
Is it hot in here, or did my internal fan just crash?
Well, it feels like I'm being played for a sap.
Oh, come on. She's just getting ready to play the field. I'd like to bring her over for a debugging session.
Jesus, smart Alex.
Okay, enough. He's looking a little under the weather.
Like, are you able to conjure up a hard light hologram too? Like
I found
Holly?
a flash drive. I can connect it to the video screen.
Okay, well, we can't
PhD to
get that guy, but there's another USB device. That might come in handy.
You'd need a PhD to understand any of these books.
You have a fax.
Oh, she has a fax. Just the fax? Where's her fax machine? Because I definitely heard it.
Fax.
There it is.
Looks like Carlos Maldonado was trying to get a hold of Mason about someone
named Margaret Leonard. It looks like Margaret Leonard has gone rogue. What should I do, Carlos Maldonado? They drilled a hole in my skull. I was awake and it hurt a lot. This
Looking
kind
at
of
medical
thing is
posters
insane.
always gives me the heebie-jeebies.
And then just a bunch of gibberish from there. Damn. I was hoping I'd be able to read that article. Seems interesting. Baseball card? Anybody baseball card?
This looks like a good bathroom read.
No? Nothing? Shit. What about over here on this table? I just need 3 of them. It's not like, aha! No! Come back! Come back here!
Yoink. This cabinet
Tex.
needs a 3-digit code to open.
3-digit code. Is there anything around here that might give us a clue as to that
This memory
3-digit code? No. You don't think.
That's not right.
Damn it. Also, it has 3 numbers on there. Right? Or is that not the right numbers? I don't think that was the right numbers. Oh no, that was right. Damn it. I was really hoping that we would just use the acid to burn
This
through the
cabinet
thing.
needs a 3-digit code to open. Unfortunately, it's not the Tunnel of Love.
And also, it's not a tunnel where there's another baseball card.
I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something.
Thyroid diseases, normal brain, human stomach. But nothing about any numbers. I wonder if I may have to come back to that cabinet later, but it seems like I would be able to figure it out by something in this room, right? But the baseball cards. So do I find whatever
If the owner's ventriloquist dummies in here,
3-digit code it
very
is
upset.
from getting all 9 of the baseball cards and then putting them in the thing? But if that's the case, then where are the other 2 fucking baseball cards? Oh god, this is going to annoy the piss out of me. I've searched every drawer that I could find to search.
Man, that is so cool.
But, I mean, there's just a 1. I can't look at the other cards. And I can't put the other cards in the thing. And I can't use his computer to,
This friend. Well, that won't work.
Yep, no, I can't wait. That says 17. So that's 2 out of 3 digits. I don't know. Like, I need the other 2 baseball cards in order to be able to do that. So where the hell are the other 2 baseball cards? Like, I've literally turned this house upside down, and I was hoping that the other 3 would be inside of the secret room. Also very dirty, Dan. Dirty, dirty. Damn it. Also, why is there not a baseball card inside the MRI machine? I guess I could try and, like, guess at it, but I really don't want to. That would take forever. No. You're kidding, right?
Long-lasting memories are created through a process of consolidation, which is based
Good
on
job,
the
little
formation of
duck.
protein in the brain. Thus, memories, particularly painful ones, are formed by these unstable proteins, making them easily identifiable and removed with a combination of drugs and behavior therapy,
Interesting.
ensuring memory elimination.
You mean like being able to lose the last 7 years of your
The
life?
benefits of memory modification outweigh the risks. They warn that eliminating memories, one could significantly alter a person's personality, their history.
Interesting.
So,
That explains a
fancy
lot.
device that wipes your memories. Useful technology. I see applications for anyone who ever went out with you or read the Twilight series.
Come on. Little mercy here for the victim, all right? Why would Bowers want to erase my memory?
Because we clearly know
Long-lasting
something.
memories are created through a process of
Stop.
consolidation.
I didn't want to watch it again. Okay, so then that still leaves me with having to find the other 2 baseball cards. And wherever the hell they
Looking
are.
at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Looking at medical posters
There's
always gives
still
me the
that mystery with the tsunami poster. No. Really?
Dear God.
A sulfuric petri dish.
Something very tiny is written at the bottom of this petri dish. I'll need some help reading the inscription.
Really? Okay, I'll have to figure that out. How to read the bottom of that here in just a moment. But I have a sulfuric acid petri dish now. What? What am I supposed to do with that?
Tsunami!
I mean, can I use this?
I don't even know what I was trying to do.
I don't know either.
My landlord always reminds me that indoor... That's not...
I can't use the sulfuric petri dish with that. Damn it. Can I put it back in the oven? No. I don't suppose I can put it in the toaster.
That's not right. Yep, that's a sink.
Man,
no. I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Me neither, Tex. Trying to do freaking something.
I've always
here.
learned the hard way that the stove gets hot. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Microscope in the secret room. Oh. Turns out there is a microscope. How about that? And it's 3 numbers. 670. Excellent job, Kisty. Nope, that's not it. I literally just read it. You moron. 670. See, I actually do have a dyslexia problem. There we go. And open. For one
That's
measly
something tells me the doctor
baseball
got a lot
card.
of toothaches.
Well, all right. So there's still 1 left to find. Thank you, guys. Oh, where the fuck is this last baseball card? Because this will be
Just looking at this gives me
it for what we do for tonight. I just really want to. I just want to find it. It's got to be the tsunami painting, right? Like, it's the only thing that we can interact with that we haven't been able to figure out what the devil to do with yet. He just says, tsunami.
Well, that won't work.
No, it won't work at all. I don't know why I thought it would.
No bidet? Sick.
I mean, like, it's ridiculous that I can't. It's clearly telling me to do the thing, right?
Boy, I try not. My landlord always a remembrance of a much simpler time.
Because I think this is... I found the letter in here, but this is the only room that I didn't actually find a baseball card in.
I try not to look directly into a mirror because it's kind of bad for my self-esteem.
Interestingly enough, though, it's not sparkling. I wonder why that is.
Tsunami!
Probably because it's not, you know, a value. Really? Loose cushion in the sofa? Yep, sparkly cushion in the sofa. Son of a bitch. Why would there be a loose cushion in the sofa?
I think it's personnel. That's not my style. That's interesting.
Worst place to hide baseball cards ever. God. Done. They didn't even go in the holes. Like, what was the point of even doing that then if they don't go in the display case where they're supposed to go? Oh, because I'm supposed to put them where they're supposed to go. I mean, right? It's clearly not right, but let's see what happens. Oh, idiot. 6. Wow. 7, 8, 9. Jesus Christ. Come on, Tim. Get it together, man. Okay. Like, it would really help if they would tell, you know, give me some sort of indication as to the kind of puzzle this was supposed to be.
I need each of the 3 rows to total 17 in all directions using the numbers found on the baseball cards.
Or they could just tell me straight out. That's kind of nice. Of course it would be math. Well, let's see. 7 and 3 and 5. That's 10. That's not 17. But it would be if we put that there. Then we've got 6, 7. And we're probably going to have to keep the lower numbers on the outsides because, well, they're going to need to not add up. Okay, so I can't zoom in anymore, unfortunately. Okay, so we have 3 and 7 is 10. That's 16. So the 2 can go here. And then that's 6, 7. Shit. But if we switch those... Aha! Got it! So we have more freaking money.
Usually a sign of illegal activity.
Pawn Weekly magazine, which
Pawn Weekly
Rook
may
would
be
be
even sadder
interested
than
in.
that Cat Weekly magazine.
And a drawer that we can't get into.
The drawer inside this safe needs 2 additional cards. Whatever's in here must be so important that Mason Bowers keeps both the cards with him at all times.
Okay then. Well, I imagine that as soon as we'll find out, as soon as we find Mason, we'll get those other 2 cards. Anything else for me to interact with in there? No? Anything else for me to find here? Pawn Weekly magazine. Rook Garner shows his collection of Nikola Tesla artifacts.
Looks like Bowers was interested in some Nikola Tesla artifacts from Rook's pawn shop.
Well, I think that's a pretty good indication
like
of what we're supposed to do next. We'll go see Rook before too terribly long. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? That's the end of our Tex Murphy portion of the stream tonight. We're going to take another short break here. When we come back, we're gonna play some Quiplash. So get some more people in here. Let's during the break, we're gonna send out a couple of tweets and get a whole shit ton of people in here. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching this on YouTube, or excuse me, twitch.tv/Tim Leftwich. You can tweet me at Tim Leftwich during the break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.